Hello, 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 everybody. Oh, before we get started, I want to make sure you guys can see and hear me. I have to set things up a little bit differently because of a video that I want to show you guys on tonight. Loud and clear. Hello, everybody. Today is Sassy Tuesday, and I am your girl, Sassy. I hope and pray that you all are doing well on this Tuesday. Guys, today I will be talking about Quilt Con. Yes. Oh, before I get started, let's see who's all in the chat. And I already have Benson's treat right here. I'm going to go ahead and give it to him so he will not be bothering me tonight. There you go, Benson. Go have at it. Bye bye. We have Janine in the house. We have Judy in the house. We have Miss Teresa Lynch in the house. We have Zandra in the house. Did I say Annette already? Annette is in the house. And Donna. Hello, hello, hello. We got Lisa in the house. Crystal is in the house. So people are still coming in, and I hope I didn't miss anyone. If I did, please forgive me. I'm trying to read it off my little bitty telephone right here. And yeah, but because I have so much to share, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. Spoiler alert. QuiltCon was the bomb.com. Okay. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. This was my very first QuiltCon. I met a lot of people and a lot of content creators, and I just had a beautiful time. Now, I didn't get pictures of like the hotel and all that kind of stuff, but it was beautiful. I did room with Miss Donna over at Handmade by Ying. She was my roommate, or I should say, I was her roommate. I was her roommate. And across the hall, we had Day and her husband, Paul. And then down a little bit down the hallway was Becca and Tiffany, and then there was Ian and Bill. So those are the only ones that I know of that stayed in our hotel on our same floor. I had okay, at the end I'm going to say the funny story. So you got to remind me about a couple of funny stories. I'm going to remind you about, I'm going to give you guys the 2 clues to remind me of that you need to say to remind me. Say chicken and then say cold. So cold chicken. So no more. All gone. All gone. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't have my badge with me. I don't know where I laid it. I'm not gonna lie to you. On my badge, I had a little blue bag, and that meant I was gifted from Modern Quilt Guild bag, a freebie bag or swag bag, if that's what I think that's what they called it, a swag bag. And it says you are a gem on the back, and then here it says Raleigh Quilt Con. And in this bag, it was something I think from every vendor, though I don't know who all the vendors were that gave. So let me empty out the bag, and then we can go ahead and and I can show you why I dump it right back in the bag. Okay. So the bag is now empty. I did get a clover tape measure, a dot tape measure from Orange Dot Quilts, and I did get a Another one from Janome. Set that right here so I can put this stuff back in it. Start with the big stuff. I did get a Quilters magazine, and I'll be giving this one away because I already have this one. And the Fat Quarterly. I don't know who this is, but it has some featured dots by Krista Watson. I met her. There were a lot of people there that I've met prior to me coming on YouTube, but I've known them from Instagram. So I just love that I got to see them. And this is some of Miss Krista Watson's fabric, and it's by Benartex. So they're all polka dots. Let me put that back in here. So I thought that was pretty cool. Some soak. Some Soultopia tags. We're saying glad you made it safely, Donna. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad Donna made it safely to Pittsburgh. She was going there today. I don't know if you wanted me to tell your business, girl, but I did. Sorry. It was a pleasure sharing the room with you, girl, all but that one night. Yes, you know I'm about to tell that story too. Hey, Lisa, the funniest was the troll catchers while you were makeup free. Hello? We was catching them dang on trolls. Here are some pins by Clover. These are called Wonder Pins. They gave us 2 pins, these pins right here. I might be giving this away too because I am not a pin baster and I can't think of anything that I will use these for at the moment. I did get some, is it Figo, Figo fabrics, and it's by Great Journey. It's a little sampling of some fabrics. Guess you better get out of here. And here is some Ruby plus B, Ruby and B by Wyndham Fabrics. These are some like soft color charm squares. I have a pin and a sticker from Ali Fabrics. An Ofa little knife. I'm just going to do it right here if you can see that little blade. So this will be a great seam ripper. Like if you're on the long arm, I think this will be a great seam ripper. I got a little for needle turn applique, a heart from Craft South. Violet Craft gave me some beautiful stickers. I'm gonna set this right here because I have a plethora of stickers I want to show you guys. And I don't know who this is. My Quilts app. Some more stickers. Practice make progress. Not perfect, but progress. I like that saying, and I don't know who this is by because, honey. Oh, String and Story. You see how tiny that is down there, that right is down there? Honey, this child can't see that. Bernina World of Sewing, which is my Bernina dealer. She gave us some green fabric, and you know I'm keeping this. It just had to be green. And this is a gift from you, and this is from Material Goods. There's a shop for the modern maker creating slow stitching and slow living. So this is something to do some hand sewing with. It look like some linen that's back here and a needle and some thread that's on a little clip. Awesome. Hey, so Terry, this is Petal Signature Cotton. This is a charm square, very pretty. I can see using this in a scrap quilt. From, I don't know who gave this to me, but this is from Elizabeth Hartman. It is the Sunshine pattern. Isn't that stinking cute? And this is from Crimson Tapes. Let me put this right here in this bag. There. Crimson Tapes, booth 139. I'm going to open it with you guys. I did get a pencil, a purple pencil, Crimson Tapes, and inside I have a sticker and their business card. It says Crimson Tape, Fabric and Fun. Hello, let's be friends. Hello, Gladys. I also got a Modern Quilt Guild ruler. This one might be also in the giveaway because I use creative grid rulers. But this one is the National Quilt Museum. And I think this sounds like this would have been by the Quilt Alliance. Why, I'm not sure, because they're the historical pieces and they emphasize quilt labels and the history of quilts. So this would remind me of something that they would give. It's a pen. I got some threaded from Threaded Lines Quilt Shop. I got a pair of snips. Every quilter need a great pair of snips. From Ruby Star, a little notebook. And it matches the bag. And here is a beginner hand embroidery pattern. It's a little turtle. And they tell you the supply list. And it's the pattern for this little turtle up here. Booth 335. I don't know who they were, but it was, oh, Sarah Hartz. She gave a beautiful little pink label. And her QR code is on the front. So if I want to order labels from her in the future. And the last thing that was in the bag was from MODA. And it has Howdy, Howdy, Howdy. And it's like a little disco ball here on the front. I believe it's a sticker and some colors on the back. And that was all I got in the swag bag. Let me go to the chat, make sure I'm not missing anything. Yes, that is. Hi, Lisa. Hello. Hello, Ann. And we have, Donna, your video today was on time because I broke my add a quarter last week. Then we have, then Donna is talking back to Lisa. Okay, so as I was walking around Quilt Con, they were giving out bags, and somehow I must went around 3 times because I did end up getting 3 of these bags. And it says embroidery makes everything better, and it's by OESD. I know the last day and one other day, so I don't know how I ended up with 3 bags, but it doesn't surprise me that I did because I was collecting, trying to get anything I could. The only one I was offered every time I drove by on my little trike was Innova, and I said only wanted one because you know your girl already has an Innova. So I did not, only got one of these bags and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to put these bags in here. Okay, let's see. I did end up getting a okay, now we are down to, nope, I got one more free thing that I got was some fabric from So Creative Lounge. She was walking around with a bucket. Anybody want fabric? Anybody want fabric? And I was like, sure. And you know it was African fabric. So your girl just had to get this. Okay. So that is it for, no, three more things. I'm sorry. This was my modern quilt guild pen that I had received when I joined. So I just wanted to show you that. I did end up getting from my sister Sarah Thomas over at Sarah Diddy on IG. She ended up giving me a panel on Sunday before we left, when we said our goodbyes. And this is to practice my ruler working. I want to practice the with her rulers because I have several of her rulers and I have yet to play with them on a quilt. So I also got some MODA Bella solid charm squares. No, these are mini charm squares, just some solid colors. And for doing an interview, I did get some thread. And crazy me, I was like, oh, that's a neutral color. Let me grab it. Wasn't paying attention to the color of the cone. So I have to see if this is like a hand thread quilting hand. You know what I'm trying to say, hand quilting thread. Because if so, I'm going to have to give this to somebody who hand quilts. I got to find out what it's for. The red cone. If you guys know what the red cone is good for, let me know in the chat. Okay, that is it for the free stuff. So, 4 things that I purchased. The very first thing that I purchased was African fabric. Now, I had in mind that when I left that I was going to get all of my fabric, African fabric, for this quilt here, the one that I was hoping to start this coming Tuesday, but unfortunately I won't have enough. But we couldn't start it and then pick it up as I grab the fabric, but I'd rather have all of it so we can just go through the project. So we might have to put this project on hold. And that also gives you guys time, if you want to join in with this sew along, to go ahead and get this fabric. Now, because I am planning to do a queen size, 2 queen size, I need 8 charm packs. So the smallest one is a crib size and it requires 3 charm packs. And a king size requires 10 charm packs. So I have to get some more charm packs. And the reason why I didn't get them, I was under the impression, no, I was not under the impression. I just failed to realize that charm packs went up in price. I was thinking, it's a Quilt Con or they're going to have great sales. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was thinking, the $7 to $8 range for, charm packs, no more than $10, Yeah, $16, $15.95 per charm pack. So yeah, a girl was not about to get all 8 there. So I'm gonna try catching some more on sale, or figure out something else that I can do in order to make these. But yeah, they were quite on the pricey side, so I had to, roll with it. Okay, let's see. Donna, okay. Oh, that's wonderful, Teresa. I sent her an email, so I hope I can get one like yours. Okay, that was Teresa. I think she's talking to Donna. Yes, Donna, that was an awesome ruler from Fallon and Matt. Yep, it sure was. Is Quilt Con just for people that sew and etc. on YouTube? Oh no, Crystal, it is for any and everybody. Anybody that quilts can go to Quilt Con. It's not like Market, where it's only like shops and stuff that get to go, or so solidified stores. It's not like that. Anybody can go to QuiltCon. I'm going to Mid-Atlantic Quilt Festival this Friday in Hampton, Virginia. So, and are you going on Friday? Change it, go on Saturday. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna be there on Saturday. Um, Donna said, yeah, and oh, you going to Donna? Ah! I need to buy some African fabric. I want to make a quilt for my post mom. She's the best. All right, Lisa. And then so Tara is asking, which legit kit is that behind you? Honey, it's still that dang on lion. It's still the lion. Right. So Terry said that is a lot for a charm pack. Yes, it is. Mona is saying hello. Hello, Mona. Zoom with me and we will work out. Okay, she's talking to someone else. And everybody's saying hi, 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 hi. I might go Saturday then. Yes. And then Zandra is saying hi to Mona. Okay, so that is that. I ended up getting a 3-pack of thread from Orfeel, and don't quote me on all these prices. I remember this one was $40, and it's all purple because there was this beautiful um paper piecing paper piece foundation paper piece FPP pattern of a silverback gorilla. It's just his face. Thought it was beautiful, and they did it in a range of purples. So today, if I check my email, I should be getting that pattern. But the how can I get into this? Okay. 3 cones, and this collection is called Cross River Gorilla. So I have a deep purple, a medium purple, and a lavender color, a light purple. So these 3 belong to the Cross River Gorilla collection, and I can't wait to get that pattern so I can sew with you guys this gorilla. And the gorilla pattern was free if you bought this. And trust and believe me, I went online to see if I could get the gorilla free anyway without having to buy it. But yeah, no, that didn't work that way. They probably knew that someone was going to try that. The next thing I bought was the Honeycomb Asterix Quilt by Violet Craft. I absolutely love this. And believe it or not, this is foundation paper piecing. When I saw the quilt up on the wall hanging, it just did something to me. And I just knew I had to have this one. And I believe this one was 24, 28, something like that. It's one of those two. I did buy 2 shirts. The first one was a Quilt Con 24 shirt. Of course, I left that one up in the bedroom. But this one is by Latifa Safier, and it says Quilter Sexy Cool. I love it. A guy was wearing it, and if you know music, the group TLC, T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili, they had a song called Crazy Sexy Cool. So Quilter Sexy Cool. Love it. That's Benson playing with a toy and choking himself to death. Okay. Well, not to death, choking himself. And the last thing I did purchase was Boomerang Circles, and this is by Sarah Diddy. She is on IG. Sarah Thomas and I go back. I mean, I can't even count how many years we go back. Many, 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 many years. And as of COVID, we dubbed ourselves sisters. And we talk often, 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 and sharing all kinds of stories. She is a prolific, great quilter. She does a lot of work. Like if you know who, Porter. What is her name? Carly Porter. The big graffiti quilting. She does that as well. I'm gonna see if you can. No, it's like her logo is similar to it. The things that she designs and stuff like that. Sarah is also the maker of all three of my um, clappers. She did this one. Her logo is here. I have a small one that just has MLAQ on it with my name. And then I have a medium sized one that says something. I can't remember what it is. It's sitting on the shelf back here. So this one is to make perfect circles with. So I am looking forward to playing with this one. Like I said earlier, I have a plethora of her rulers. I didn't put this one in a freebie side because I wanted to say that my good friend Donna gifted me this ruler, and it is called the Mini Simple Folded Corners ruler. And this was, she said, it was a game changer in helping me with binding. So we worked on binding while I was away, and it was a game changer. I did get, okay, now let's talk about connections that I made while I was there. Let's talk about stickers. I got this from Innova. This was a card that I got from Cultured Expressions. This is who I got my my charm squares from. This is from Stitch Supply Company, and this is the quilt size guide. And I did meet Jess. Finally got a chance to meet Jess of the Long Arm League, and we talked for a moment about her program. I did get some goodies and stickers from other content creators and other people that were there. So I want to go and share those things with you, and then we'll go ahead and get with the program. Okay, Jenny from the block, I met her. Kelly Garcia from Two Crafty Mooses. She gave a pen and her business card. From Seaside Stitches from Tina Craig. She got us a bracelet. I love EPP. Janine and I were singing a song, Get Down with EPP. Yeah, you know me. Get down with EPP. Yeah, you know me. And then she was like, no, we don't. How did it go, Janine? Everybody, no, we FPP, something like that. Oh, see, I shouldn't even brought it up. I can't even remember how it went, but we were jamming to it in our head and out loud in the store, in the Quilt Con. So, no, FPP, something like that. Anyway, I can't remember. And this is from my TikTok friend, Beck's Quilt Cottage. I met her on Sunday. I met the Greenland Quilter. Then I have stickers with, I can't remember. You know, it's always wise to walk around with a pen, and then you can write down people's name who gave you stuff. But it was so many people, and the energy was so intense that I found it very, very hard to concentrate in there. But I'm going to talk about that in just a moment after we go through this. Here is another sticker, Blockbuster. It's very pretty. And this was I.O. the Alien, Sarah Spencer. She's an artist. I remember I got this one from Tiffany, the Tiffany Quilting Life. Quilting is mindful. This was from the Sew Tights. I guess I gave myself a sticker because it was in. This was my sticker right here. And this was from Marnie Lynn Adams, Quilt Enthusiast. I met her. I use kitty litter and I like it. Okay. That's a sticker. This is the Mountain Thread Company. There's another sticker. I absolutely love this sticker. Peacemaker. My favorite block is a churn dash block. So that's that one. Stitch Company Co. We're going. This is Ian's sticker. The covered up letter is a T. Okay. I didn't want to, I had to censor it. Here's a rope crew pin, a sunflower pin from the Long Arm League. This lady was coming around telling me about a quilt show, Art Feeds the Soul. It was a quilt show. It's on March 6th through the 9th in Elon, North Carolina. So for those who are in North Carolina and close to Elon, there's a quilt show coming up. So she decided to give me that. And then this is from OESD. Embroidery makes everything better. I have a couple of OESD stickers on my machine already. This is from Angela Fry. I believe Angela Fry was the young lady that was with Beth, if I'm not mistaken. I met Kim Johnson. And she gave me two of those. And here is Quilt Con 2024. Super cute. And Long Arm League gave me a pin. She said it was inspired by the Laverne and Shirley, that L. And then I think somebody gave me this pen. I want to say it was they because they saw it and they had a chicken on it. Chicken bobbin chicken. That is so cute. That one is definitely going to go somewhere on my machine. This one is Sewing Machine Repair Gal, Miss Jeanette Mitchell. She is located here in North Carolina, so she fixes sewing machines. She's a certified sewing machine technician. So that's good to know. And my last couple of things is from Carolina Moore. A beautiful sticker. And I did get a card from Math Geek. I'm covering up her name to make sure that I can keep her information private, her name private. And we met up with Becca. I don't know if Becca was the one who gave us these stickers, but I do know we were doing postcards to her mom and these stickers were out there. So I did grab some stickers. Okay, that is it with the stickers and all the things that I've bought and received for free from Quilt Con. Now, I have about a 5-minute video if you guys want to stick around and let's do this. Now I have to see if I can do it, okay? I hadn't practiced how to do it because When I tell you everything, well, if anything going wrong, it's going to go wrong over here, right? You already know that. So on my camera, the pictures look absolutely beautiful, but when I went to load them into the program to make them into a movie, they oversaturated. So you're going to see some red faces. Even mine came out a little bit red. Okay, hard to believe, but it did. And so what I'm going to do is recreate the movie and just going to put it to music, and then you can have a crisp, nicer pictures up there. But for this live, I just wanted to let you guys see it on tonight as a recap. I didn't want it to, be too late, but maybe I can get some help in figuring out the saturation. Before we get there, let me see what people are saying in the chat. It was gorgeous. All the animals on that quilt were cool. Don't forget to like. Thank you, Anne. Pretty colors. Where do you get your threads for the long arm? Crystal, I buy Superior threads. No, Superior So Fine thread. I also use Omni thread. A lot of your fellow YouTubers here, they like Glide thread, and you can get them either from your local quilt shop. On the other hand, I get them from my friend who orders my threads wholesale for me. So those are the threads that I use, and I tend to keep. However, I might be adding Orfil to that line of thread, because I did use Orfil on that last quilt that I did, the one that's going to be hanging in the quilt shop. I did use Orfil on it, and it blended beautifully with my Super Bob bobbins. So those are Super Bobs, are pre-wound bobbins. I don't plan on ever rewinding another bobbin on my own again. Very pretty purples. They're saying hi to Gladys. I forgot to ask what brand threads too do you use on a long. Okay, we answered that. I use Superior threads on my long arm. That's what Ann said. Yep. Hey, Ann, here, girl. Glad you had fun. Thank you, Mona. You down with FPP? Yes. Janine, we were singing it all while every time we saw somebody doing EPP. So glad to see you had fun. I did. The kitty litter one is from a fabric designer, pattern maker named Pammy Jane. Thank you, Janine. So Terry said a churn dash and a Dresden. I made my first Dresden a couple of years ago with Eric over at Treasure Heart Creations, and I fell in love with making Dresdens. Love the vendors. Yes, gotta go. We'll watch the replay, says Lisa. I didn't get a Carolina Moore sticker, but she gave me a ruler. Oh, I gotta see this ruler, Janine. And then they're saying, is this the cold chicken? Okay, Judy, she ready for the story. Okay. On the first day, I can tell the story, and then I can do the video, and then we'll end the live. On the first night, we arrived on Wednesday night, and again, I roomed with Donna. When I got into that room, if you don't know, I get cold very easily. It can be 90, 98 degrees outside. And if the wind blows just a little bit too much, I will get cold. I mean, like seriously cold. My hands, my body, I will get full on goosebumps. I'll get cold. I don't understand it. It is what it is. So on that first night, when I walked into the hotel room, I was like, oh my gosh, it is so cold. It is so cold. So I kept my jacket on, and even my jacket on, which was a thin jacket, I was like, oh my gosh, I am so cold. This is horrible. So that all of a sudden we went out to eat, and we came back to the room, and it felt like it dropped like another 15, 20 degrees. It was so cold. It was so cold. We put on our pajamas, and First, Donna got in the bed. She was sleeping. I noticed she was all cuddled up, all up under her cover. I was like, oh, she must be an undercover sleeper. But I was so cold. Hi, dancing baby. I'm okay. I'm okay. I was so cold. I'm gonna tell you, I got up under the cover myself, and I was like, "Good gracious, this woman is trying to freeze me." I said, "What? It don't make no sense for her to be up under the cover." Yeah, this is your little eye booger. It doesn't make sense for her to be up under the cover, and she the one who got me freezing. I'm fine, Benson. So I was like, I was miserable. I woke up, my throat was all hoarse, my voice was all hoarse, and I was like, "Oh, it was because it was cold." I'm gonna tell you that next day at dinner, someone said, "Well, Stephanie, how did you guys sleep last night?" I was like, I was cold. I said, Vincent, down, no, down, go, no, no, go down, go away. I was like, I was cold. And Donna was like, "You was cold," and I was like, "Yeah, I was cold." She said, "I was cold." So we both sat there freezing. And not telling the other one that we was cold because I thought she was comfortable with being cold. And Donna thought I was comfortable being cold. I was like, heck no. We laughed. Oh my gosh, we laughed. And we come to find out that AC was on. Oh my gosh. If it wasn't for Janine, if it wasn't for Janine coming to give us no heat, we would have froze up in that dang hotel room. It was so funny. Oh my gosh, we assumed. You know what happens when people assume? We made a butt out of both ourselves because we would not tell one another that we was cold. And the daughter said, "Girl, you gotta talk to me. You gotta let me know when you cold." And I just looked at her. I'm like, "You should have told me you was cold. Because, honey, I would have told you, honey, I can't do this no more." And so I text my husband. I said, "I'm going to need me an electric blanket. I need you to bring my electric blanket up here tomorrow." And then she told her husband the same thing. We were not communicating with one another. Benson, baby, I'm okay. No, go away. Go away. Go away. Down. So we laughed so. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. She said you froze. I'm saying, I didn't freeze it. You froze me. You was in there first. It was so cold. Oh my gosh. Oh, we needed when that heat came on. We both after that we slept good. You hear me? But that first night it was honey. We would have made it in hell. Let me tell you. Look, if we would win, they would have wanted to be touching on us, okay? Because that's how cold we were. We were stone cold. No, Vincent, I'm fine. Go lay down. No, go lay down. I'm fine. So yes, we were froze. It was so yes, we were silly. We were absolutely silly because we were both being you were both being kind and both freezing. Absolutely. And Janice said she fixed it. She sure did. Good night, Mona. She sure did. So it was something that I just laughed. It was like, oh my gosh, we were freezing. So now let's get to she said, "Little, we made ice cubes in the bathroom brushing teeth, honey." It was so cold. It was so funny. Oh, we laughed. Oh my gosh, we laughed all night. That next night, yeah, Benson is watching after me. He right here. He ain't going nowhere. And he did miss me awfully bad. Oh my gosh, my husband said he would not do right when I was away. So he did miss me. So now the chicken part. We went to dinner one night, and the lady was asking about what taking our order, and I said about the chicken wings. I said, "Can they be all flats?" And they were like, and she's like, "Oh, sure, I can ask." And then Janine, and I think it was Donna, if I'm not mistaken, because Day was over here. Day said she did mine drumstick, so it was Donna. The three of us, well, Janine and Donna had already placed their order, and it was like, oh wait a minute, we want flats too. So I was starting a revolution. Everybody was getting flats. It was like we didn't know we could do that. I was like, honey, you better ask for what you want when it comes to your chicken. And honey, when we got that chicken, that dang on chicken was not seasoned, okay? And I understand why they have to do it that way, but dang on it, could you put some seasoning on it? It was just bland. I was like, I can't eat no unseasoned chicken. I am so sorry. I can't do it. But I mean, they were okay. Then we went to Cheesecake Factory, and it was late that night. We went to Cheesecake Factory, and I ordered a flatbread pizza. I only ate like two little squares, and then Bill, who's usually I don't think he's come to my chat yet. You will see him over at Becca's chat. I was his plus one, so he graciously paid for that meal for me, and he ate the rest of the pizza for lunch the next day. And then we went to Perry's. Day and her husband Paul blessed us with a fabulous meal on the last night. Perry's, hunty. Woo! I ordered a steak, and that steak was flipping amazing. Okay, before I get to the steak and get to Perry's, Donna ordered some soup. Donna ordered some soup at the cheesecake at the where was that soup? Yeah, at the Cheesecake Factory. She was hungry, but she took a bite of that soup, and she's like, like, and we was looking at her. I said, well, we were like, was it hot? Is it okay? Is it good? She was like, no, it was nasty. So everybody was tasting soup. I didn't taste the soup, but they was tasting the soup, and they were like, oh, some people said it was okay, but other people was like, it's nasty. So she got a free meal after that, they took that off of her bill, that nasty soup. But anyway, Perry's was the bomb.com. If you ever in an area where there is a Perry's steakhouse, go for it. It was flipping amazing. Thank you, Day and Paul, for an amazing evening. We had a cab driver named Sammy who was driving just a little bit too crazy for a girl. I was in the front seat, and he was trying to go one way, and I said, this app. Now, I put on the GPS too because I wanted to make sure he was going the way he was supposed to be going and not overcharging. And he was trying to turn. I said, wait a minute, it said you're supposed to turn here. And he was like, well, the sign said no left turn, and he was trying to turn left. I'm like, what are you doing? What the heck are you doing? And he was like, can't go that way because they're protesting. And I don't know what they were protesting, but it was a protest. So he was like, I got it. I drive for senators and all that kind of stuff. I was like, I don't care. He was driving crazy, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. And then so every time we said Perry's, he was telling us that wasn't the restaurant we should be going to. Paul spoke up and said, the restaurant you're trying to recommend to us is already full. We can't get in. So he's still talking about this restaurant, and then he was talking about another restaurant, and then we told him how we had this amazing pizza. What we was talking about among ourselves, how about this amazing pizza, and he was telling us, no, that one was not good. We should go to Mellow Mushroom. And then he got back on the steakhouse. So I turned to him and I said, sir, are you trying to tell us not to go to the steakhouse? Is something wrong with the steakhouse? And he was like, oh no, I'm like, well, okay then, hush. Get us to this dang on steakhouse. And all of a sudden he going around the scenic route about this house is so many million and thousands of dollars, and that house is so many thousands. And I'm looking at him like, man, it's bad. When we get back, I am not riding the front seat with this crazy man. And guess who jumped out on our way back, decided to ride with Janine? Donna. She left us. But I didn't sit in the front seat that time either. I sat in the back. Okay. So yeah, we just had fun all the way around. So Jonna said she put on her coat, 4 pairs of socks. She sure did. I know, Terry. She couldn't take me a coat. I can't take me a coat either. She was freezing me, Terry. Don't feel sorry for Donna. She was freezing me. Denise said her mind was blown, never knew that she could order just flats. And Perry's was off the hook, says Janine. Oh my God, vomit in a bowl, nasty crap. Yes, she's talking about her soup. I can't remember what kind of soup it was, but it was at, you could ask Donna what kind of soup it was. Yes, mellow, and we do have a mellow mushroom here, and it is one of my favorite pizza joints. Okay, let's get to this video. Let's see if I can get the video. And I don't know, because it's going to come up big on my screen, but I'm going to need you guys to tell me if you can see it, okay? So I know there's a little delay. I just need to see if you guys can see it. Okay, I know you can hear me. I know you see my black screen. Oh, let's see. Do you see green? I don't think it's playing. I don't see it up on the screen. Oh, this makes me mad. Okay, hold on. Let me see another way. Let me see here. Let me go here. I'm trying to get this thing to play. And it's still black. All this time, and I was hyping you guys up for a video that I was trying to get to play. Let me reload it. Let me see if I can do that. Let me see. Will it play? At least start to play? If I Ugh, I can't play this video. Let me see what I'm doing, what I can do. Hold on, please be patient. Okay, this is not good. I'm not sure as to why I can't get this to play. I have you on video capture. Anybody who know anything about Streamlabs, I have it on video capture. And like, you know, to capture my screen, and it's not capturing my screen. Ann says she's going to watch the replay. Thank you so much, Ann. What I'm just going to have to do is, how are the Three Musketeers doing today? Hey, Becca. Hey, Ian. I'm trying to get this video. I'll hold the video, girl, and upload it tomorrow with help. Yep, that's what I will do. That's what I would do, because I can't get it tonight. And I am trying to, if you're trying to share a video, you should have chosen media, not video capture. I think that's what I meant to say, honey. Let's see. Yeah. But I'll figure it out. And what I will do, I think tomorrow is Wednesday. I'll come alive again. I'm going to figure it all out. And video capture equal camera input, media share equal video audio that you're trying to share with your audience. Okay. I will do it, and I will come live probably around sometime tomorrow evening. I'm not going to say 7 o'clock. Just look for the notification. I will put it out in plenty of time for you guys to get to see it. And we'll just do the video, and I'll tell you guys all about the Quilt Con quilts and the people that I met. Yes, Becca is the computer guru. And I believe that's what I had, Becca. And I am not sure as to why it's not streaming. So, yeah. Yeah, not sure. Not sure at all. Let me get back because it's showing y'all too much stuff now. Okay, guys, let me bring you back here. I'm not sure what is all I have to do, but I will figure it out and I will come with you guys tomorrow. Like I said, she says, try just adding a new source really quick. Okay, she said, don't give up. Don't give up. Okay, try adding a new source. Adding a new source. And she told me to do media share. Okay, only thing I see on here, Becca, it says media file, where it says add, and it says MP5, MP4, which is what I'm doing. Okay, add source. Add source. Okay, browse. Let's see. It's open, and it's still a black screen. The screen is black. The local file is grayed out. It's not black like what I add, like a picture or something like that. So I need to figure that out. Because that's what I tried to do earlier and it wasn't letting me do it. So that's when I tried to do the video screen capture, and I was just going to share my screen and let it play in the background. So, okay. So we tried to do it that way too, guys. I'm so sorry. I really wanted you guys to see this video. So, well, Becca's still talking. Once you select the file, it'll be grayed out. You can't type in it. You just have to navigate to get to it. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I did add the source and media file, add source, and she said it will be great. We'll discuss it offline, Becca. So, guys, until the next, well, no, until tomorrow, because I'm going to get this by tomorrow, and you guys come back and we will chat about all the beautiful quilts and all the people. I have a plenty of pictures to share with you guys, okay? Plenty of pictures that I want to share with you guys of all the people and all the quilts that I absolutely adored over at Quilt Con. So until tomorrow, guys, be blessed. Have an amazing rest of your evening. Much love to each and every one of you. See you soon. Bye.